Sup guys, I'm AUSSIE Metalhead and I'm doing 150 classic albums by the end of the year. Usually I take my classic albums from album of the year itself with its must-hear album title, like label. I use that as, oh, it's a classic album. Rage, however, just doesn't really have that, so I've been getting a lot of recommendations to do this one. A lot of people are saying that this is a really good project, so I thought to check it out. I don't know much about it. I don't know what it is going to sound like. I don't know if it's more melodic. I don't know any of that. But I'm curious to jump into it. Also, thank you so much for the support lately. It has been absolutely crazy. Just wanted to say that. But yeah, let's get into it.
When I close my eyes, don't act so surprised when I need you.
Oh, I like his vocals more. They're like other projects.
So in love with this girl, I have to raw dog. All my niggas ball dog. Had to put my brothers on they run, so I had to crawl dog. Get the how that Eddie feel. Get the how that Eddie feel. Don't touch none of these hoes, ooh. Don't know none of these hoes, you. I'm on FL, not no Pro Tools. But I walk down with a Pro Tool. Explain up, I don't know you. I just been doing what I'm supposed to. When I close my eyes, see you. Don't act so surprised when I need ya. Said you tryna get hot and straw that reefer. Said you tryna get hot and straw that reefer. Said you tryna get hot and straw that reefer. Hit me with a mood swings. Hit me when you freak, babe. You want me cause I'm cool, babe. Show me what you read, babe.
Ooh, I like how that bass sounds.
So in love with this girl, I have to raw dog. All my niggas ball dog. Had to put my brothers on they run, so I had to crawl dog.
Alright. I think this is actually pretty decent. I think what I like about Rex is his voice. His voice is quite nice, and I feel like it can carry. And I think that's something that's sorely lacking when it comes to Rage music. The vocals are sort of used as more of an instrument, but a lot of the time I feel like they're a bit lacking. And they kind of just right off the coattails of these really interesting, noisy productions. Funnily enough, I think the production here is a bit more like a subdued version of I Am Music. But I think his vocals shine a lot more. As I famously... people on the channel know, I don't really like Iron Music because I think Cardi kind of just phones in a lot of his performances, unlike what he did on his prior projects. But rexv2 here is not really phoning in performance. I also like, I mentioned it on my Pretty Fun, Funhouse Deluxe reaction, that I like that the production here, the Rage, isn't used as the main forefront. It is kind of used more deliberately. He's riding the coattails of this beat quite nice, and it's used to like emphasize his musicality in his voice instead of just using it as the springboard to do some ad-libs and basically only bring the beat to the table. If you haven't watched me before, I do ratings. This is my first listen ratings. These are subject to change. If you want to see my updated ratings, you can go to my Discord where you can chat to me about them. You can go to my album of the year where I write a more detailed like review of it, or you can go to my TikTok, which has it in a cute little graphic. I think this is 6.5, 7. I actually use funnily enough 6, 7. Anyway, I use average of 5. My average rating is a 6.2, but I think that's because I listen to more good music than bad. So I think this is a 6.5. It's decent to good. This is a pretty decent and good track. I think what would be a bit more interesting is if the beat, as much as it complemented his voice a bit more, it did, as I said, it did feel like a bit more of a subdued version of I Am Music, and if the production steps up a tiny bit, I can see this being like a very good project to me. Oh, this is an interesting way of doing a beat. Not interesting flow and delivery. Alright. I'll give this like a 6.5 for now, but I'll give the other one like this one here. Another, but it's more interesting, so I might give it a 7.
joke, these niggas just hitting like in your little dough. Trust it where you hitting them funds, bitch. Be on the run, bitch. I put that shit on my son. Speak on V2, we come in with them guns. Speak on the crew, you get beat like a drum. She all that shit, she been tweaking the sun. How about that G or that demon the sun? Trust that V2 never needed you. I'm undefeated, you never competed, listen. Yeah, you never competed, lil' bro. You was sleeping with a kid, now I'm going live. This shit getting heated, lil' bro. I'll do your little feature, lil' bro. Oh God, I don't really need it, lil' bro. Oh God, she trying to
The flow and delivery is a lot better on this project than a lot of other Rage projects.
Yes, I gotta go, no time for no greetings, lil' bro. I'm dog with a call up, P. Gotta go to the mall, link up with his eater. Set my shade up. This one nigga serious, he hop out that truck. You gotta get serious, he talking about them bread in the industry, go up in the trust. Your ass be in memory, walk up on next. You gotta be kidding me, talking to us. You gotta be quiet, don't talk out of hush. When my shoulder white, don't gotta rush. Boy, use a girl, man, better pick up your nuts. But use a girl, man, better tell her what's up. From 6 to the plane, gotta run this shit up. Down bad with my man, do shit out of luck. We're showing us songs of my mom as a kid. So rest now you big, hard work, I know look. Shut down jump, okay, I go cool with that piece of that dump. My nigga come through Leah, son of a run. Been fucking in, like I want up your mom. My nigga, you want her like chump.
Alright. Funnily enough, I think actually rexv2 is more experimental and more diverse than a lot of other projects that most people consider to be a bit more creative. But I just think Rex does it in a more traditional fashion, like how someone usually, like a normal rapper, would change up the flow, the delivery a bit more. And that's what Rex does. Unlike, I guess, like, I find this to be more experimental or more diverse when it comes to the songs in Rage music than Too Slimy. Too Slimy kind of just has a normal delivery, in my opinion, with a bit of tongue-in-cheek in there. And his production is kind of the stuff that kind of tries to break down the bounds of what Rage is. This beat is actually more weird, like weird and different with its flow and delivery than what I think Too Slimy is doing. And Rex is able to incorporate a lot more diverse rapping ability. He has like a nice vocal performance that we see on Reefer, but he's also able to ride the coattails of this beat decently well. That is kind of an obscure sort of rhythm to it. And I think that is a bit more impressive than what something like Too Slimy was doing, even though I kind of enjoyed that project a decent amount. Yeah, I'm really interested about Rex. It feels like he is a lot more versatile than a lot of the other artists who might be considered versatile are, if that makes sense. The beats are a bit safer. The last one is creative, but like they're not out there.
Break your bitch down, they call me the Tetra Kid. Your bread don't come around, your pockets hold deficit. A new evil bitch named Miles, her fuck name Maleficent. We get locked, we locked on Miles. Trust my boys ain't telling shit. Sir, we rock in Whiskey Town, twin pop trunk like elephant. Bitch, our blood like run a ride, see we spit for the hell of it. Like where the Mary Jane, twin like out on everything. I can't get no wedding ring, when I make it wedding ring. My bitch, she so bad, they made these bitches do a double take. Gotta roll that gas, know a nigga had a rough day. I cross her down past, tell a nigga that's a tough place. My bro go get mad, tell a nigga that you're done, tell him that you're done, so Gaza in my front toe, BB in my front toe, CC to these dumb hoes. Hop out say he going roll, she might run a nigga over. Bad bitch, struggle pose, get the fuck up on my phone. We ain't here for going on, I got you like provolone.
I think this is good as well. Like, just a good track.
I'm still trimming 5 step in this bitch. Fuck a seal carry, you get slipped in this bitch. Throw a Hail Mary, now we 7 sentences. Fuck a 6, 7, my bro brain like 7-6. Break your bitch down, they call me the Tetra Kid. Your bread don't come around, your pockets hold deficit. A new evil bitch named Miles, her fuck name Maleficent. We get locked, we locked on Miles. Trust my boys ain't telling shit. Sir, we rock in Whiskey Town, twin pop trunk like elephant. Bitch, our blood like run a ride, see we spin for the hell of it. Like where the Mary Jane, twin like out on everything. I can't get no wedding ring.
Yeah, it's just really good. It's also like, could be like a 7. I'll let this out. That's good. Alright. But yeah, like I could see that being like a 7.5 actually. Like pretty good to great. I think the production is interesting because it is a bit safer. Apart from like that second track being a bit different of like, it's still a safe beat, it's just a different style than what like Rage artists usually use. But like I can see that sort of beat being used pretty commonly by other rap artists, right? this beats are kind of a bit safe, and that's one of my criticisms of Osama, and he has a bit of his music is a bit safe. I think his delivery is a bit safe, that sort of thing. A Psychotic is my favorite project of his so far. Jump Out and Psychotic, because there were like very interesting beats at play, but I think he vocally plays it a bit safe. What this project also is in the safe category, but I feel like he does it just a bit better. Like he's a bit more talented from what I've seen of like a vocalist, a rapper, that sort of thing. So I feel like the usual criticisms that I have of like, oh, they're playing a bit safe here, don't bear out on this project, because he's just doing it to like a decently good standard to me. Yeah.
Inside the pouch, backward in my mouth. Things inside your house, things inside your house. What you talking about? Then fucking walk 'em down. That's that money sound. That's that money sound. I get money, give me racks, put that in money pile. Don't even bring it to me if it's not more than 100,000. Man, this hoe ain't dummy. She tryna fuck me, pockets chubby now. They tryna say I'm scummy. They got a house right from me. I put the hundreds in the go yard. I put the hundreds in the go yard. I put the hundreds in the go yard. They fuck with Rex, they said he's so hard. Whipping this like this shit go kart. You want a piece of playing no part?
I'll give this like a 6.5 for now. It feels like it plays into it maybe a bit too safe for me.
She peed the jacket, biker, your wrist ice, but my shit icer. Let's go band for band, your bankroll nice. I swear my bankroll nicer. I'm in outside, I'm in the checks. Scheme my guy, nigga, bang your say. Maggie fried, fuck up my checks. That's not my thigh, ain't claim that yet. Claim my spot, I'ma claim that shit. Push up to the blue, hide the ball out the tank. I play with all booze, I don't really want sick. Turn the back door, cool, no, it came with a key. Inside the pouch, backward in my mouth. Things inside your house, things inside your house. What you talking about? Then fucking walk 'em down. That's that money sound. That's that money sound. I get money, give me racks, put that in money pile.
A bit edgy to it, but doesn't excite.
Dummy. She tryna fuck me, pockets chubby now. They tryna say I'm scummy. They got a house right from me. I put the hundreds in the go yard. I put the hundreds in the go yard. I put the hundreds in the go yard. They fuck with Rex, they said he's so hard. Whipping this like this shit go kart. You want a piece for playing no part? You want me to seem like you had no heart.
Alright, I did like in that beat at the end there, like there was a bit of like lasery sort of aesthetics, which I do find to be relatively common in Rage, which I find to be interesting, and I'm wondering why that is. I'm assuming it's just because Rage has a lot of crossover with, like, I guess more generally online communities like myself, where they play more video games and shit like that. So I'm assuming there's a bit more of that incorporation because of that.
You know I'm thumbing. Ain't no V2 or the something. I got them jumping. Swing your block, I got that drum. Bitch, that 30 thumping. She got fat ass like she worked out. I think she crunching.
Ooh. I like how this beat is building.
I've been busting, I'm geeking. Off the tussin', said I love you, can't keep you. Admitted this far, what the fuck you think I need? Just 600 big card. I might swap it for the gym truck. You tied up in the internet, be careful what they feed you. Got lined up by that little bitch, be careful of that tree show. I'm with listen in the studio, breaking speakers. They watch me like fucking HBO. I gotta get on that flight, I miss Atlanta, ride a show. And then I'm at the Texas, I go skelly from my pole. Niggas broke it for my cup golden coat.
He's a more traditional rapper on this beat, which is nice. Obviously less ad-lib style. I kinda like it. Also, like, how recent his pop culture references are is super interesting to me. Like, it means that he's more of like a, not freestyler, but freestyler, where he's able to pump these verses out pretty quickly.
I might swap it for that Jeep truck. You tied up in the internet, be careful where they feed you. Got lined up by that little bitch, be careful of that tree.
I feel like that is like a sign of confidence that he can do it a cappella with his just rap, because he is just good enough of a rapper to be able to do that. I was thinking of people that he was reminding me of. I'm giving this great to an amazing. It's just a fucking solid track. And I feel like the closest comparison I can kind of do, especially with the more recent pop culture references, kind of like a South Park episode, is NBA YoungBoy, because that dude has insane fucking output. Like, he's able to put out a shit ton of projects, and he has like pop culture references, that sort of thing. I can see that being the case here, because like obviously he does a Charlie Kirk line, and that was a month before this was released, and it's like, damn, you were able to and I also remember there was like one other thing that seemed very recent. And it's like, all right, so a lot of these tracks were actually made pretty recently, and it's not like you're just doing some like Playboy Cardi ad-libs on music, which kind of just don't mean shit, and it's not impressive that you did it all in a day like he did with most of that project. You're actually being able to write bars and shit like that, and it makes me wonder, like, does he freestyle a lot more of his tracks, or is he just that much of a workhorse and he's like a bit quick-witted, so he's able to come up with this sort of stuff a bit quicker, and be able to put it on the projects. I'm curious about that, but yeah, just really great track.
Most these niggas know they not your bro, they not your guy. I swear that I've been here once before another life. Tell me, you tried to pass without me, yo. They made a whole killing, then wrecked the whole building. Now I got back roll on me, I bet a hoe send me. They see me make a whole new fucking sound, a whole city. I ain't got no hoes with me. Bitch, I'm a twin of bros with me. New microwave, P with pro mad jump shit, whole 50. She wanna go with me, plastic for that whole titties. Just check my goals, they ain't wanna fucking go with me. I don't got no friends, I don't need fucking no plenty. He don't want smoke, steady ducking smoke with me. Run around with my pole, yeah. He got smoke like whole chimney. I don't get no fucks, I smoke that bitch with hoes with me. I roll a dope, had 2 lines, fuck up like both kidneys. No, why can't I go? Wood grain, drink coffee, yo, Drizzy. My niggas spin that block on God until they both dizzy. This not I go. VV cuts on my hoe.
I find this flow a bit interesting with the over and over. I don't know if I like it or dislike it. Jury's out on that. But overall, he has a very commanding like vocal presence. So his tracks are pretty decent and pretty good. Yeah, it's just like a 7.5. It's like pretty good to great track. I'll give it a 7.5 for now. But yeah, solid project. One of the more solid projects coming out of Rage, I feel, and that's just, I think, down to less so his producers, which I feel like a lot of Rage artists are riding off the coattails of their really amazing producers, and it's just down to him individually. I don't even, wait, does he even produce this stuff? Because that would give him another edge. I'm not going to rate him higher if he does, but he does. Okay, so he is a producer and he's able to rap better than a lot of the other artists. I will say I do find the production to be a bit more safe, so I think he might be a better rapper than producer, even though I like the production. But I don't know. But they're very like clean beats, at least. Yeah, I guess he does. Yeah, he reminds me of NBA YoungBoy a bit, especially that southern hip hop flair throughout.
My baby minds to kill that hoe, you know what's up. Fuck a op, I'll kill him in his hoe. Fuck you up. Pick your side, choose and die about your game. Compensator on my
Yeah, the beat just feels less powerful, but I still like his rapping ability. I'll give it 6.5 for now. I feel like it would be good if the beat was a bit better. I do like his vocal performances though.
shells right. Nigga, you get shell shot. Brother on that cell block. Gucci flip you, PE, put his eyes in the mailbox. You can't DA me, your scary ass, no, you gon' tell a lie.
It could be. I could see this kid jumping up to a 7 just because he has great mic presence.
I've been having brainwave back in middle school. Little dude, jugging for the auto-tune. Jigging for the guap. Cooling on the block. Your bread not a lot. Back roll by the pop.
These are some fucking insane titles. Insert cheesy bread, YouTube. I like it. Another more like thin beat. It's still pretty good. Like, I don't mind it, but it just has a bit more of a groove to it when like this beat feels a bit less powerful than like other Rage does. So it doesn't knock it down as much for me. Another like 6.5, but yeah, I don't know. When the beats don't wow me, it doesn't feel as bad as other artists, which is good. Yeah, I just like him. He's just fucking consistently a good rapper.
Insert cheesy bread.
This could even be a 7, just because his fucking rapping is good, dude. I think that's like why Slayer's Heartblood is my highest. He's a fucking good rapper, he has incredible beats, and he has an amazing voice. And this just feels like a tiny bit lesser of that, but it has like a bit more of like an NBA Youngboy Southern hip hop flair, and I fuck with it.
Tryna slide it, he like in town. Bitch, oh God, I been smoking Zod, just been getting by. Damn, I just been getting fried. This is AB funny from side to side, and you can't get inside. Brother flipped that brick like 20 times, add up to 25. Damn, he said his OG locked aside, he serving 25. No, I never gave a fuck if niggas lied, I just been getting fly. The 20 roller runs, he said new strain, this shit called apple pie. He just tapped the blunt, I been RG, need me like 100 G's. That break came in this month, and you won't be who you say you want to be, cause your ass always put on the front. Most of you rapping that nigga can't fuck with me, and that's just me being blunt. Some of these chicks had hoe tryna fuck with me, but I can't help but be a cunt. It's not ARP, hoe that with these 556 in the truck. Like
again, I don't feel like he can go below like he's decent or good no matter what.
Could never touch that whole bitch, move too sleep, so I stay giving it up.
Welcome to the winner's circle.
Some fucking Fortnite online shit.
Enjoy your stay.
Look how tryna slide it, he like dinner time. The bitch, oh God, I been smoking Zod, just been getting.
I think he's just a 7. That's good.
This is AB function from side to side, and you can't get inside. My brother flipped that brick like 20 times, add up to 25. Damn, he said his OG locked aside, he serving 25. No, I never gave a fuck if niggas lied, I just been getting fly. The 20 roller runs, he said new strain, this shit called apple pie. He just tapped the blunt, I been RG, need me like 100 G's. That break came in this month, and you won't be who you say you want to be, cause your ass always put on the front. And most of you rapping that nigga can't fuck with me, and that's just me being blunt. Some of these chicks had hoe tryna fuck with me, but I can't help but be a cunt. It's not ARP, hoe that with these 556 in the truck. Put like a whole bed down on a glide PB, why the fuck I be tryna punch? Unlike FL keys, twin move real keys, of 12 cash.
He's just a good rapper, dude.
Move two sleeves, so I stay giving it up.
Also, I keep referencing an NBA Youngboy. I have no reactions on my YouTube of that just yet. But it will be posted my AI Youngboy 2 from my Patreon, because I have a lot of reviews on Patreon for early access, that sort of thing. But yeah, it's going to be uploaded sometime soon because I loved that project. It's one of my favorite trap albums. I don't know if it's higher than Half-Blood. It's around there. It's like around the 9s. I fucking loved that project. And so I'm warm to Rex here. He's fucking good. I feel like he's like doing rage, right? But he would be good on any beat. Like he might have more legs to outlive if rage falls off at some point.
No, I can't even text it, bitch. Can't get no see you later. No, can't even text it, bitch. You broke. You know that shit too broke. That's my requisite, that dough. You try to take that shit, can't go. Back with the girl, but almost make a nigga flow. I been smoke his eyes out, my third eye is too old. You thought he was the good guy, you got backdoor by your bro. New scat back, this is why by this shit.
All of these songs might go up by half a point as well. It's just good.
Switching up on all your bros. How you turn your back on niggas that help you get your goals. Knowing first your hand, you did that shit, that's what you chose. Gotta look towards your man, you needed help to carry that load. But at the end of the day, that shit all good. The Corvette got no tie, just like my Venmo's got no hood. So don't even up the Glock, just let on box like his dumb ass should. Get the hands in deep, throw rocks, all nigga get pop where his bitch ass stood. Bitch, count now, cry later. Smack a nigga with his Drake song like oh now later. Speak on saying I'm annihilator. Yeah, speak on saying I'm annihilator. Don't run up on twin eyes, not in your favor. You too kid, I ain't heard shit if it ain't about the paper. Bitch, two red beans and effing in this shit, Kylo Invader. No, I can't even taste it, bitch, can't get no seed.
This is a really nice beat as well. Like, it has a lot of energy to it. It's probably a 7.5.
That's my requisite, that dough. You try to taste that shit, can't go.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7.5 for now. This is going to be a lovely re-listen to do the rewrite. Today has been a good day. I'm only doing 2 reactions today. It is Pretty Fun Funhouse Deluxe and this one. Both have been great, like good to great race projects. Pleasantly surprised. I like it. A bit more of an interesting beat, like less safe, but I don't know how I felt about this song yet. The beat's interesting. It's like a bit more unique, but I don't know if I love it. First down on my niggas gon' plenty. First down on my niggas gon' plenty. Gon' rush it, gon' get us a honey. What sounded that did for some money? You sounded little shit, you a dummy. Bitch, you already know how I'm coming. Them bad niggas, you know who done it. All my bad. Girl, they fuck out of cabbage. Ryan on sticks in the past. Bitch, I killin' like Buffy the body. Tune into killing, don't know nothing about it. Kill like Buffy the body. Bro watches Buffy? Bro, like he's like 20. That's sick. You don't really wanna tell that toe. You don't really wanna tell that toe. You don't really wanna tell that roll. Buffy line gives it a 0.5 boost instantly. Trying to be gangsters, body when cold. I'm aiming that sniper right side of his nose. I'm whipping this pot, I get bad, I suppose. I fuck up a brick, I'll fuck up the stove. Fuck up the brick. Cool, got no roof. Cool, got no roof. Cool, got no roof. Where my dad like, woo. What up, baby? Okay. She tryna connect like she Bluetooth. Bloody bottom shoes. Bloody bottom suit. Please don't diss my crew too. They might have to do you. She like this a 22. Why that car that 22? See boy, you too. Control this hoe like you too. Control this. Long time coming. Bag hit on me. Mad speed, don't be. That X47 and trumpet. Fuck up, you ain't talking about them honeys. First down on my niggas gon' plenty. First down on my niggas gon' plenty. Gon' rush it, gon' get us a honey. Yeah. Might give it a great rating. Because I think it's like good to great, but you know what? Buffy line, instant pop up. Instant half point pop up. Fuck, that's a good show. Haven't watched it for a very long time. But good show. Draco in his ride, know a nigga ride dirty. I been getting high, I been hustling 930. Tracer with the vibes, it's your fucking slide shorty. You can't have his life, you ain't fucking grind for it. Flowing like lamb high, cause I keep that 9 on me. Her body divine, I'm trying to get inside, baby. This shit out for eye, he petty Wi-Fi, baby. In LA,
will a swapper. Bitch, I feel like high, baby. No TSB ride, this is VA ride, baby. I pull up to the side, park this bitch outside, baby. I show my hoe backside, that's why they high side, baby. That's why they high side, but it's cool, she don't hurt my pride. In the H outside, in the pool, she the fucking vibe. Gotta keep my pride when I move, they just in my life. They much kid, this sauce, this shit I do, but they want my spot. All the hoes tested key, they just wanna link up. Niggas outside this little shit, hit whole studio got stinked up. Ran off on them, keep up, she think she a keeper. Don't got time, ho, hit my line, I told her, hit my beep up. No, I roll a reefer, blood like a creeper. Maybe that truck, I'm feeling booze. Back home in that Jeep truck. Yeah, that's tryna leak stuff. Please don't touch the heat, bro. He don't touch
It's so interesting.
Draco in his ride, no a nigga ride dirty. I been getting high, I been high since 9:30. Text her what's the vibes if you fucking slide, shorty. You can't have his life, you ain't fucking grind for it. Blowing like let him high, cause I keep that 9 on me. Her body divine, I'm tryna get inside, baby. This shit I fly high, he fed my vibe, baby.
Oh, I like this little bit at the end here. That's cool. Alright. Rex is interesting. It's making me recontextualize how I view a lot of other projects where I was like, oh, they're playing it a bit too safe when it comes to the beats. Because the beats aren't incredibly daring. But the way that he's performance over them, I just don't think it matters. And the beats are still nice. I still like the beats. Where, like, on the some other projects, it's... I know, I'm just not wowed by the beats. Like, these beats aren't as textured as a AUSSIE Bedrock. Or a Chain Remover. Or some Che, right? It's not as textured as those ones, but it still fits the bill. Like, it's still serviceable, just solid beats. It's just interesting because there's like as I said, just other projects when they don't have outstanding beats. I think it's actually a mixture that I don't like about this project is they're vocally not as sharp as Rex, and the beats feel a bit more bland than even Rex, which sounds really mean. I'm sorry about that, but like his beats are just, I feel like, typical. They're not a fucking Rascal 51 blood beat. They don't have the same level of genre fusion as like a Slayer beat. They don't have the same like detailed texture of like a Chain Remover or a Che beat, right? But I don't think it matters. I think they're just solid, serviceable, and he performs his ass off of them, and it just makes for a very good project.
Watch how you move. Think I felt the vibe change, know you felt it too. CT by the highway, made it VA move. Turn it little coupe sideways, then you know you're doomed. The cop said suspect on the move. You might slip, tryna slide today, all gang going too. Pay that fucking bread, boy, that's overdue. 7 for his ass, shooting over you. V2 don't know his ass not a crew. This bleak cause I might blow his ass, what else is supposed to do? The twin them, they might troll his ass, he fought for that, he fool. You know V2 control the bad, been locked in since I blew. Running back, bitch, I let them understand V2. Running back.
Alright, I'm not just having, I didn't have a fucking stroke. Alright, sweet. Okay. I thought my PC crashed. Don't give me a heart attack like that, Rex. I might knock 5 points off of your score. I've kicked the cable of my fucking PC mid-recording way too many times for that to happen. Fuck. I just had a heart attack, dude. Actually, there is your most, creative beat there. You actually gave me a fucking heart attack. Thank you for that. I can't even taste the bitch. Pop a pill, I don't do perky. Did that shit, some hella late. ATS game, know it's worth. Just tasting it good. One of those 6.5s, but honestly, the 6.5s might be 7. So. Actually, I think I will give this a 7. I like the creativity on like the vocal production of like lowering the volume, stuff like that. It's cool. Trying to slide today, all gang going too. Pay that fucking bread, boy, that's overdue. 7 for his ass, shooting over you. Yeah, like, good shit. Bro, this is such a consistent project. I'm glad that there's albums in the underground that are just consistent and they have a longer track list. Like, this is 18 tracks and it's been consistently fucking good. And very impressive. Same with the Pretty Fun release. It was incredibly, consistent. I just love his voice, dude. Alright, let me look up. I should make sure that I'm referring to him by the correct pronoun. Alright, Wiki uses his, so I should come.
Rest in fucking peace. The ops, young nigga going too hard, I've been moving like bees. They need me to stop. Fuck, keeping the peace. I got my peace, my jeans. Listening all them songs, trying to kill my dog, spin like Keanu Reeves. One been covering on mask, but I got it.
It is a bit lower, I'll say. I just feel like it's a bit of a more boring track, but like his rap performance is just so decent at all times, so it carries it. This is just a very normal beat, like a very typical beat across all trap. It just has a bit more bass to it, which is funny. It's like, is Rage just trap with a bit more bass? I don't know. Oh, this is a nice, prettier bit, like a tiny, like cloud rappy tinge, like the prettiness, bit of a dreamy quality. Interesting, bit.
Your business, I don't know. Your business, I don't know. I'm in it, she gotta go. Sipping lean and shit, I joke. Keep this IG, I joke. When I hit it, touch her soul. Be quick, bitch, and just touch low. Can't say I did it on my own. AB niggas, tell nigga gone.
It's been such a nice listen. I just want to thank you guys. These are really good requests, and it's just a dream to listen to shit like this and get the support that I am. Like, it's new, it's interesting. I just love it. Just a pretty good track again. I can see this going up by like a decent amount. Like everything on this album. I do like the more cloudy elements at the like end of these beats. You know, I'm giving this a 0.5 already, preemptively. I already know a lot of these tracks are jumping up by half a point. I wonder where this will place for my Rage projects. It might place like top 3. Top 4? Something like that. Ooh. Oh, is this sampling like a Drake thing? It kind of reminds me of God's Plan a tiny bit.
I've been moving calm. My hoes get along. She said I move wrong, but she stay singing all my songs. She take off her thumb, my money long like chimichurri. She tryna leak the kid, cause I got rich like baby grown. You know what it is, raising this bitch, he make a jump stop. ARP on twin, got baby stick, he shoot like jump shot. She say take it deep, that's not my bitch, she just a dumb thot. I flooded out wrist, I see the shit. I swear I always talking about the bad things. I swear that wasn't left for all them bad days. I gave you everything, like why you make that bad face? They try and keep up with me, swear I'm on a bad chase. Around RS5, it was news at lunch for dinner, I don't know shit.
Oh, it's had a fucking nice little groove to it.
mark by my time. She still trying to throw me that head, but you can't
He might be the best rapper in the scene. Like actual just pure spitter. For like the underground rage.
Say that to my face, niggas goes like Playboy cards. Said I'm trying to get high with you. I can't miss that bad, baby. I can't waste my time with you. Shit after dark, I'll probably.
This is a 9. I actually think it's kind of fucking amazing. He's flowing on this shit. It might even be Percy.
She take off her thumb, my money long like chimichurri. She tryna lick the kid, cause I got rich like baby grown. You know what it is, raising this bitch, he make a jump stop.
You know, this is a 10. Fuck it. It's actually just like a perfect song. Like, he's fucking sick. Ooh, the beat is just, it's simple, effective. His fucking rapping is top tier.
They try and keep up with me, swear I'm on a bad chase.
I'm gonna throw out a hot take. I think this track, let me think. I think this track might be a better song than anything Drake has released since 2015. Because Views Onwards, I don't think he makes that good music. I think this might be better than any Drake track from 2015 onwards. I still need to listen to some tracks, some like albums like More Life or something like that. But yeah, it's just it reminds me of God's Plan, but he's rapping his tits off. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, I actually love this. I just want to say thank you guys so much. Like the amount of support is fucking mental, and like it makes me so happy. It just makes me so fucking happy. Like I can listen to this music and I'm just being myself, which is the weirdest part about getting all the comments is like people are just picking up on me being honest and just being myself and they're fucking with it. It feels really weird. Like I don't think I'm a shit person, or I don't think I'm like super like I don't know, like I don't have like an incredibly low self-image. I used to, but like I don't really have it now, but it still feels surreal. I speak about it on my Discord sometimes, but like I have a gaming channel. It's gone quite a bit. I get a lot of hate on that gaming channel. I was able to wear a lot of shit from that, but I built up like 15,000 subs, and all the comments, because they're not about me, they're just about my playing level, right? The comments are very sweet and I very appreciate it, and it makes me feel nice that like the work I'm putting in is getting respected when it comes to the gaming channel. But there's something different about the comments on this channel where it's like it's just about me. Like you guys just like me, and that just I don't know. It's very heartwarming and it's very humbling because I don't think that like my partner, it's funny, my partner see some of the comments that I'm getting, like scrolls past what with me just replying to some comments, and they're like, oh, she like jokingly was like, I hope you don't get a big head. Like one of the things I love about like about you is that you're not like stupidly egotistical. I'm a bit stubborn, but like I'm not stupidly egotistical or anything like that. And she's like, I hope you don't get a big fucking head off this. And honestly, I just don't think I could. Like, I don't know, it's just, I'm getting so many kind comments. It feels like a Christmas gift in itself, so I'm trying to pay back with like every single day posting a Rage album. I hope that's okay when I go back to like 2 albums a week and doing new music uploads as bonuses. So like, I'd say on average I'd probably do like 2.5, 3 albums a week. I hope that's okay. But yeah, because I do have full-time uni. I have to do stuff outside of this. But I don't know, I just really appreciate it, and I from the bottom of my heart, so thank you fucking so much. It's been crazy. It's just been so weird. It's been surreal. That's the word I keep going to. It just doesn't feel real. It feels like a bit of a fever dream. And I know I'm not even like it's only 2,000 subs, but that's like a lot. Like that feels like a lot. Especially like I've doubled my subs in like 5 days. I'm sorry for yapping a bit at this, but we're at the end of it, so I'm assuming that people that are watching this far, I'm also fans, so they'll be less annoyed by it. But I really appreciate it. I really fucking do. Thank you. Thank you so much. And it's just such a nice time listening to an album this good and like getting rewarded for it. Like I don't know, I think this is just good shit. Give Rex the fucking credit, dude.
dirty ride. And I scare like Curry slide. Get like Curry slide. I been smoking side. I wake up blurry eyes. Many hoes don't bring shit to the table. Why the fuck you think you the prize? Man, your ass ain't jumping out with that Drake. Don't push up on my slime. I was with Lil Goose, in the X, was trying to make shit go viral. In the studio, young nigga trying to turn up the bass. I'm a finger fucking it down. We got shell cases on all our case. My shooter take that to the trial. I make too many bands with the MSI. Don't make too many friends, please don't ask why. Just told her shit is what it is, you don't match my vibe. Who said he just hit for the pins like that's my guy. You saying you took on your mans, you got showering on. No, I don't really party a lot. No, you niggas not part of the plot. If my brothers don't really give up anything, I'll give my whole heart to the squad. All by itself, cause I'm not really driving a rave. This shit just gon' park in the spot. Drink inside this ride. This a dirty ride. And I scare like Curry slide. Get like Curry slide. I been smoking side. I wake up blurry eyes. Many hoes don't bring shit to the table. Why the fuck you think you the prize? Man, your ass ain't jumping out with that Drake. Don't push up on my slime. I was with Lil Goose, in the X, was trying to make shit go viral. In the studio, young nigga trying to turn up the bass. I'm a finger fucking it down. We got shell cases on all our case. My shooter take that to the trial.
Yeah, it's just fucking amazing.
Don't make too many friends, please don't ask why. Just told her shit is what it is, you don't match my vibe. Who said he just hit for the pins like that's my guy. You saying you took on your mans, you got showering on. No, I don't really party a lot. No, you niggas not part of the plot. If my brothers don't really give up anything, I'll give my whole heart to the squad. All by itself, cause I'm not really driving a rave. This shit just gon' park in the spot.
Oh.
I could never do you how you winded me. Guess I never don't fall too far for the tree. Just like baby bitch, dearly my energy. Oh, you cut off all your friends cause you couldn't do it without me. You know what I'm saying? They try to say I couldn't do it, now they see. Y'all can keep that bitch on us, on her to keep it peace.
You everything, what you want from me. You can't come here to stay, need some company.
That's all with that trade, trying to lift his face.
Oh fuck yes, dude. Is this Rex as well? This has to be like a uncredited feature, right? This sounds completely different. They're just the best rapping in Rage. Like, they're just best rapping performances in Rage. It's crazy. I love it. I fucking love it. Fuck yeah, Prod Pink, bro. Speaking of Pink, I think I might have to sign up for, like, early prostate cancer checkups because of the amount of dick riding I'm going to do for Rex, but because this project is just so fucking good. I love this one so much. The production is actually quite nice. Also, Prod Pink, is this one of the only tracks that he didn't produce? Rex? Yeah, it has Prod Pink on top of it. Cool. But yeah, because the rapping performances are the best in Rage. Just the best. Better than anything I think Cardi has made when it comes to rapping performances. I think even rapping performances is why I probably prefer this to like Travis Scott stuff, right? But like he's not meant to be. But like he just has a top tier fucking rap. I love that shit, dude. I love it. Yeah. Rex, I hope you keep making projects this fucking good. And it seems like you have quick turnaround like NBA Youngboy. So I think I could be fed for decades to come. I'm gonna be such an obese fucker. I'm gonna be so fed. I loved it. Oh, this is a really pretty outro. I like it. Yeah, this is a fucking great project. It's top 3 Rage projects. It might even be 2. Wait, no, top. Is it top 2? It's gonna be number 2, I think. I think I said that about Funhouse, but I think it's Beats Funhouse, maybe? I really like this pretty keys at the end here. I really like the pretty keys at the end here. Half plot's gonna be really hard to beat, but this is close. And not surprising, you have the two. I guess if do you consider Revenge Seeker's Rage, then that's number one. So this would be top three, and half plot's number two. But I think not surprising that the versatility is the thing I fuck with a lot, right? You have nice production. This one is a bit safer, but it's still pretty fucking good. It does its job. You have really nice raps. Because obviously you can see that with Slayer. He leans more into his vocals though, but like you can see on Never Go Down or some shit like that, he raps really fucking well there. The beat is a bit weaker, but his raps are so good it doesn't matter. You have Jane River who can. I just feel like she has such an amazing voice, right? And the production is incredible, so that's why I fuck with Jane River. But when it comes to and then you have Rex who can have the nice vocals, nice singing, and then raps his tits off, like actual fucking top tier. The best rapper out of all of them. Every single person I've done, Rex is the best rapper. He's just like genuinely fucking talented, like super talented. This project is amazing, dude. Yeah, fuck. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for requesting this. I was questioning whether to do this one because I was like, I'm getting a decent amount of comments of it, but I'm not getting a lot of likes. On the likes on those comments weren't massive. But like the Rascal 51, they had like 90 likes on those fucking projects. To do that one. But like these ones would have like, I'd get like 8 of them in a day maybe, and they would all have like 3 likes, and I'll be like, okay. But I decided to do it anyway. It came out in 2025. It's a recent release. It deserves the fucking accolades that people are giving it, like the love that people are getting it. So this might pop off even more. Like this might be a project that takes a bit of a slow burn because maybe people don't know who Rex is. But this is a very good project, and I think more people should know who Rex is. Yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting. I did my spiel earlier this video, but if you want to support some more, you don't have to. Watching this far is more than enough, but if you want to support, you go to my Patreon. $5 a month. You get to request 1 album of any of your choosing, or you can pick 2 albums from the classic list because I want to do, like, expand my music taste a bit more, expand my music history a bit more by listening to the classic albums from, like, the 60s to the 2000s, that sort of thing. And yeah, there's a list there for 300. You pick 2 of them, and you also get early access. For any album that isn't current year, you get early access by months and months and months and months and months. There's the Dilit, that's from May, June. There is Rodeo around May and June. You have a bunch of Drake. You have all Kanye projects. You have most Drake projects. I'm about to finish him up. And obviously you haven't seen any Drake on this channel, but it's all on my Patreon. What else is there? There's some Future. There's DS2 on there. What else? There's NBA Youngboy, but that's coming out here soon. So, well, there's a lot of projects there. There's like 150 plus. Across multiple different genres as well. Some Bruce Springsteen, some Black Sabbath, some Pink Floyd, that sort of thing. So, yeah, join over there. I'd massively appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for supporting me so much. It's fucked with how good it is. But yeah, I love you all. Pete. Thank you so much. Peace.